You can lie to your mama, you can lie to your dada, but you cannot lie to Iyanla. Hey guys, and welcome back. Social media is dragging the daytime talk show host Wendy Williams after she disrespected Dr. Iyanla Vanzant. Dr. Iyanla from the Iyanla Fix My Life was recently interviewed by Wendy Williams on the Wendy Williams Show. And the interview went left, you guys. Wendy was extremely shady and disrespectful, and social media is not here for it, you guys. What I'm going to do right now is actually show you the parts where Wendy was extremely disrespectful, and then I will come back with the rest of my commentary and show you what social media had to say about this interview. Let's watch the video first, and then I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
So congratulations on your 7th season. I understand that it's your last season as well.
Yes, it's my last season.
Now, did you get fired or were you just unhappy?
No.
Well,
I'm not unhappy. I'm not fired. I'm just real clear. It's time to move on.
Yeah. So Lunel was very unhappy in that episode. She cried, and we're not used to seeing Lunel cry.
No.
What was going on?
Well, she recognized, or her and her daughter recognized, that there was a breakdown in their relationship, and they couldn't really heal it because they were dealing with each other as mother and daughter. They were both great. It is difficult or different to see Lunel in that vulnerable role. And she fought me for a while, but I had to get her straight.
Okay.
You don't believe me.
I'm just saying, because Lunel's my friend, and she let that episode air, but she, on her own podcast, is going to break down what was really going on behind the scenes. And
behind the scenes of the show.
Yes, and with you and her daughter and stuff. I'm not talking. I'm going to let Lunel do all the talking on her podcast, but
Okay, well, you know what? If she's putting it out there on the podcast, it may be something that she hasn't discussed with me. But my experience of her on the show was that she and her daughter were able to at least begin resolving their issues, which is my job. I come to interrupt the pattern. I don't come to take you into happily ever after.
Yeah.
That's not my job. Yeah. And I'm real clear about that.
So now, Shay Johnson, who I believe was Bucky on Flavor of Love, remember? Okay.
Yes.
Now, she says that you abuse your power. She ran away from the house. Then you brought her back, excuse me, and she ended up going on social media immediately and saying horrible things about you and the show and you and you and you.
Not true. I did not put her out. She left. That was very clear because I think she wasn't in control of the process.
DMX is in a much better place now. He was just on our show a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
When you first interviewed him years ago with his son, and it seemed like he was on his way to healing at that particular time. But between then and him coming on our show, he obviously reverted back to some of his old bad habits. He's good now, though.
Yeah.
He said if you ever wanted to do a sit down with him, like right now, he'd do it. Would you ever interview him again?
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Why? He's asking. I mean,
because he wants to do television, and I don't want to do television. I don't do interviews. I do healing processes. So he came to me for a healing process, and then.
So as you guys saw in the interview, Wendy was extremely disrespectful towards Iyanla, but Iyanla is going to put a bitch in her place. I mean, that's what she does. But the issue that I had with Wendy is when she spoke about Lunel. First of all, let me tell you something, you guys. A lot of those celebrities, when they come to Iyanla Fix My Life, they think because they're celebrities, they will be able to dictate the show, what is going on the show. But Iyanla is always checking them. Okay, at the end of the day, you need to fix your life, not Iyanla. And she's an educated woman and she knows exactly what she do, and she doesn't bow down to nobody. And that's the issue. Those celebrities think that because they're celebrities, they will get a better treatment. I mean, you watch the show, you know how she goes down, but you chose to go to the show. So that's just on you. And the issue that I had with Wendy, that she was trying to insinuate that something went down behind the scene and that Iyanla is doing shady things and stuff like that. She was like, yeah, Lunel told me. That was so disrespectful and unprofessional from Wendy, but what can you expect from Wendy? I mean, come on, you guys. But what I'm going to do right now, you guys, is actually read to you some of the comments, because as I've said, people were extremely mad at Wendy at how she conducted this interview, you guys. So I'm going to read to you some of the comments. I'm not going to read to you all the comments because a bitch doesn't got time, okay? But let me tell you something, you guys. And okay, so one commentator wrote, Iyanla didn't take the bait, but nice try. Wendy tried it multiple times, but the bait was not taken. Wendy was trying to be shady, but Iyanla stayed on the right track. Wendy, she telling you when it's time, walk away. Wendy, you were so rude and disrespectful while fumbling through that horrible interview you did with Iyanla Vanzant. Nobody's concerned that Lunel cried. She willingly participated on that show. Nobody forced her. The crying was part of the healing process. You need to take your own trouble reading self on her show. We all know that you could use the healing or a few of your own, blah 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 and blah blah blah. And you guys, there was a lot of comments. I couldn't even watch this. Wendy, stop it. Okay, so proud of Iyanla. She dodged Wendy shadiness well. I enjoy watching Wendy, but sometimes she just do too much. Wendy, you better be careful how you address Iyanla. She's not the one that you want to come for. Stop being condescending when you interview a person like Iyanla. It's just make you look bad and immature, you guys. And as I've said, you guys, people will drag in Wendy all over social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere you go. People were dragging her, and I definitely agree with them. But what do you guys think? As always, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.